How's it going, guys? Cameron here as Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. Got a couple of things to talk about here today. Kick things off, beer of the day. Borel Blanc, Blondale. Nice cheap beer from Quebec. Oh, getting it all over the place here. Oh, fuck. What a pour, eh? Oh, my God. So, I hope you guys are all having a good Friday night. As you know, CG, your boy, 40 years old. I don't go out on Friday nights anymore or Saturday nights. Hell, Saturday nights feel no different than Monday nights to me, okay? I'm dead inside. So the first thing I want to mention here, very quickly, we'll do a separate video talking about this. I had somebody reach out to me asking me what were my thoughts on the Mafia remastered trilogy that came out a couple of years ago. Now, I have all the Mafia games. The original Xbox Mafia, which I never actually beat. Mafia 2 Steelbook Limited Edition for the 360. Now, again, we'll talk about it in another video, but I had to seek out the greatest hits collection on the 360 to get the second disc, which has the DLC and is all patched. And I stuck it into this collector's set. And then we got Mafia 3, which I'm not really crazy on. Never actually saw it all the way through. And then we have the incomparable, is that how you say it? Mafia, the remake. This was awesome. This was really good. Okay, this was really good. So if you're thinking about buying that trilogy, yeah, I'd say it's a good deal because now you can get it used on the used market. But this is the real reason to purchase it, this right here. The other two games in the remastered collection. Well, Mafia 2 remastered would be good, but Mafia 3, it was already full HD when it came out on the last gen console, so it's not really remastered per se. But anyways, we could talk about that in another video. Take a sip of my beer and we'll get started on today's discussion. Now, today we're talking about my good old buddy, PK in the universe. Now, PK loves to hate watch my channel. So today we're going to talk about him. Specifically, we're going to talk about Starfield because he purchased Starfield. Whoa, let's back it up a bit. He upgraded his PC to be able to run Starfield, okay? So he poured money into his old dying PC from like 2007. He upgraded it. He bought Starfield full retail digitally for his PC. He bought the Starfield limited edition controller. He was all excited to play Starfield. He got it day one. He got it actually before me. He paid extra to be able to, whatever it was, you could play it a couple of days early. He put out a video giving his initial thoughts on it, I believe. And then we never heard from him again. He quickly diverted to playing Quest 64 on the N64. And then he moved on to some other games on the Evercade. So what happened with PK and Starfield? So I'm actually not going to be too hard on the guy, to be honest with you. I guess at the end of the day, he needs to answer to his own subscribers as to what really went on behind the scenes. But I have to imagine it's probably a couple of things. The first thing, he's just a huge pussy. No, I'm kidding. He's probably a busy guy. I presume. Nah, he's not busy. He probably started playing Starfield and he realized, oh fuck, this is a huge endeavor. You know, the game can be a bit overwhelming. At first, it was for me. It's definitely a marathon, not a sprint. So when you're talking about a guy like PK, who's got a couple of children, he's married, I believe. You know, it's a lot easier to play these short bursts of excitement, these smaller experiences on the Evercade as an example, or any of the retro games or the indie titles where you can pick up and play it for 25 minutes put it down and walk away. Starfield, as you get to be a little bit older, it is very difficult to commit to these types of big magnum opuses. Hell, even with myself. Playing Alan Wake 2. I think I've owned the game now for 3 weeks, and I'm only about 5 hours into it. I can't find the time. So time is definitely an issue, but I think PK was probably in too deep. He started it and he realized it was just too intense for him. And hey, it just might have been too complicated for him too, right? We don't know. Again, he needs to come out and explain what the situation was. Maybe he just didn't feel it. Maybe he didn't like it and he just walked away for that reason. But I think for PK, I don't want to speak for the guy. We'll speak for him. I think it was probably just a little bit too much for him. He bit off more than he could chew. And I don't think it was a matter of him putting out a video to try to get clicks. I don't think that was the case. But I just think he started playing the game and he realized it was too big of an RPG for him. It was it was beyond him. It was just too much of a game for him. At this point in PK's life, he savors those little bite-sized experiences. And when you put a massive open-world RPG in front of him, it's kind of like when you let your cat outside. If you ever had an indoor cat and it actually gets outside, the cat thinks it's a great idea until they actually step outside, and then they realize they're over their head, and what they do is they take cover. They jump into the nearest bush, and they stay there for 3 days. And then when they're ready to come out, you open the back door, and they're standing there waiting to come inside. Well, that's PK in Starfield. He thought it was a good idea until he started playing it. So those are my theories as to why PK gave up prematurely on Starfield. That like I said, that or the game was just too complicated for him. I could see that being the case with PK because he's a simple man and he has a simple mind. He doesn't like things that are too complicated. We're talking about a man that doesn't know how to change his own oil. Probably doesn't change his own tires when he has a flat tire on the side of the road. This is a guy that probably orders skip the dishes because he's too lazy to go down to Domino's and pick up the pizza he ordered. What else there? What else is there? The list goes on with this guy. Maybe he's waiting for Starfield to get ported to Evercade. I don't know. Maybe he's hoping that Bethesda will release maybe like a 2D spin-off of Starfield, kind of like what they did with Fallout 4. Remember that? I don't know. So the ball's in PK's court. Hopefully he can address this serious situation because we all want to know, PK, we all want to know why you quit Starfield merely days into it. Why did you walk away from Starfield, okay? Let us know. We're waiting to hear. And that's it. That's it for tonight's video. The other thing is I've got a new series coming out called Fast Thoughts, where I'm going to try to get videos pumped out that are under 5 minutes long, talking about some of my favorite racing games for a lot of the older consoles. So you're not going to want to miss that. That is coming up shortly over the next few days. So anyways, that's going to do it for me. Wow, a video under 10 minutes. That is a rarity, folks. Oh, man. Love you, PK. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.